All right, we're joined now by Vermont student athletes Ryan Davis and Ben Shungu. Questions are available for these young men. Just raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone over, and whenever someone raises their hand, we'll start down here. This gentleman right here. Microphone's coming.
Hey guys, I'm Bob Holt, the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Maybe Ben could take this, and then Ryan. Arkansas has, been a pretty good three-point defensive team the last part of the season, but they weren't very good in their last game against A&M. I know you guys are shooting the ball real well from three. What do you think of their three-point defense, and what do you think of you all as a three-point shooting team?
Yeah, I mean, I think Arkansas definitely prides themselves on their defensive end. I think they force teams to try to make it tough and take tough shots on the offensive end. But with the game plan that we have and how well we shoot and how well we move the ball, I think we'll be able to generate good shots, especially from threes, but also get into the paint and finish in that end too.
Yeah, and just to kind of go off that, I think right now we're playing with a lot of confidence and we're shooting the ball real well. Like Ben said, Arkansas does pose, a threat because, they're very long, athletic, and so a lot of shots can be erased at the rim, but just being able to play outside and kind of doing what we do and find the open man is something that we pride ourselves on.
Andre Robinson, Challenger Community News. Congratulations on your success. Ben, this question is for you. What experience did you take from the 2019 tournament that will help you in this year's tournament coming up?
I think just staying loose, just enjoying the moment. Obviously it's a great deal to be here, but just to really just stay loose, be with the guys and just enjoy the moment. Last time we lost, obviously, but I think the energy that we got right now and the momentum that we're carrying over from winning the championship is definitely different from past years, and so just hopefully we can get a win tomorrow.
Right up front, John had a question up here.
Hi, John Worrell with the Associated Press. This is for Ben. What's it mean to you, or how validating is it that your decision is to come back, to play this graduate season, and what's kind of like unique with this, this tournament where there's a lot of players with an additional year of experience, and how's that unique to you, and what's that mean to you?
Yeah, it's definitely unique. I don't think anybody saw this coming. And so, with the extra year, it's, to me, it's been helpful. Came back to win the championship, conference championship, and we did that. But now, the next goal is to win a couple games in the tournament. And, we've all said it before, and, whoever we play, we like our matchup. And, going into the game, we're pretty confident with what we can do and how we can execute and win the game.
Ryan, we talked a little bit in the last couple of days about the differences between this Arkansas team and maybe the Florida State team, the Purdue team that Vermont's played against in the tournament before, in that they don't have the overwhelming size disadvantage that you guys are dealing with. What are some of the things, though, that you guys have noticed just now that you've had some time to look at film and kind of figure out the way they play that you guys kind of need to be prepared for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we definitely have to be prepared for how well they play in transition and how fast they play, especially with their size and their length, their ability to get to the rim and also crash the board is something that we need to be prepared for and be ready for the fight in that sense. But yeah, like I said earlier, it's not a team that has overwhelming size at the rim, so there will be opportunities to play and kind of finish down there as well.
Marshall Kramsky, NBC5 News. Ryan, a lot of experts around the country have this game circled as a potential upset. How are you guys handling that notoriety and pressure?
I think there's no pressure. I think we just got to go out there and execute to the best of our ability and just play what we've done all year. And I think that, it's going to give us a good chance to win.
Like what I said, I don't think there's necessarily pressure on us. We know what we're capable of. We know the type of team that we are. And we also know that, we can beat, these teams that's in the tournament right now. And so, we're all confident, and now we just got to stick to our game plan and execute it tomorrow.
And I know you guys probably scout a lot off numbers, maybe more than names. So, Ben, I'd like to ask you about J.D. Note, number 1. He's got a couple of small American, third team, all SEC, and then maybe after Ben answers, Ryan, number 10, Jalen Williams for them. You're right, they don't have a ton of size, but he is 6'10" and does a lot of things. He's drawn 49 charges, pretty amazing. So maybe Ben about Note, number 1, and then Ryan on Jalen Williams, number 10.
Yeah, he's a great player. He can score on all 3 levels, and he's definitely one of the key players that's on our scout. And we're just going to try to make it tough on him, trying to get out of his hands, but then just guard as a team. We pride ourselves with being able to guard people, other teams as well as certain people with the whole team, not just one player. So, but props to him for being a good player.
Yeah, and then on Williams, I think, he's a very unique skill set, and something that his size is very unique in the sense that, he can stretch it out, and he can also, play off the dribble and stuff. So very skilled big, but also kind of makes him unique on defenses, like you said, his ability to take charges as well as raise shots with his blocking ability. So that's something that, is unique to him, and some credit for him for being able to do that.
Question in the back.
Ryan, this question is for you. Can you talk about some of the things that Coach Bencker has done to elevate your game, help you elevate your game, some of the conversations that he's had with you?
Yeah, I think, with all the coaching staff, just the continuous work throughout my time here has been something that, I've greatly appreciated, just kind of being able to put me in spots where I'm able to succeed. And, along with that, having great teammates, like Ben, like others that just find me in those spots and allow me to kind of take it from there. So.
Hey, you guys have an all-senior starting lineup, and beyond 4 years in some of your all's cases. A lot of experience. I know you've got a couple transfers, but you guys have been together a long time. How valuable do you think that is to have an all-senior starting lineup?
I think it's it's definitely it's an advantage to us for sure. Being able to be in the program for as long, and so now we know the ins and outs of what we want to do offensively and defensively, and so having a veteran group definitely helps, and then also with just carrying along the couple of the transfers and the young guys, freshmen and whatnot, it makes it easier on them too to kind of just not take a long time to really learn our system, but also with just being in close games too. I think being able to have that veteran group and sticking together has helped us this season, and just it's definitely a good thing for sure.
Yeah, and I think in general teams are older this year, obviously because of the COVID year, and we were able to return Ben, Justin, and other guys. So it's definitely it's an advantage to us and allows us to, like Ben say, we have a lot of guys that's been in the system for a long time and know what to do. So it's definitely an advantage to us, especially this late in the year.
And the white here.
Ben, when you guys are successful, it's usually you and Ryan having a good game and a third piece coming along. Who and why do you think do you feel good about stepping up in this first round?
Say that again?
Who and why do you think will step up with you and Ryan in this first round out of your teammates?
I mean, it's kind of hard to pinpoint a certain individual. Just knowing our team and knowing how much work we put in, from the summer until now, anybody really can step up. And I think our coach and our coaching staff does a good job with picking out certain people and adding them to our roster, and being able to just contribute at any point of the game and just staying ready, really. So, I think I don't have a specific answer for you, but I think we all play well.
In the back.
They say everything's fresh in Vermont. Can you tell us some of the fresh perspectives that you're giving to people that's younger than you that want to be like you and Ryan?
I mean, Vermont's a great place, by the way. But I think just especially with this team and kind of how we do things, we're like a blue-collar team, and nothing's really given to you. You got to earn it, and so to the kids out there who's trying to be like us or look up to us, hard work pays off, and being dedicated to your sport or anything you do in life, really, you'll definitely see some gains from that, and just sticking true to yourself too. sticking true to yourself and believing in yourself too has kind of been, you know, the aura at Vermont.
Alex Abrami from the Burlington Free Press. Ben, this is for you. As a Vermont native, what does it mean to represent UVM in Vermont at the NCAA tournament?
It means a lot. You know, I grew up in Vermont, obviously, and this is my third NCAA tournament appearance, and so, you know, it's definitely nice to be able to represent your state and represent your team and come in here with a lot of confidence and coming into this building and this tournament, you know, going out there and trying to get a win. So it's a blessing to be here, and it's a blessing to be able to play basketball, and excited.
Flanagan?
Yeah, maybe for Ben first and Ryan, you know, Coach Bencker, I mean, you look at his record, pretty impressive. I'm sure people in this part of the country know about him. He's not maybe a guy people know about in the South and Midwest and West and all that. What do you think's made him such a good coach for so long?
He's just, like Ryan said earlier, you know, he knows how to make, you know, everybody on the team successful and put people in certain positions. Our whole staff really, obviously he's the head of it, but, you know, he just knows how to, you know, game plan and, you know, in certain situations knows how to put together a play or, you know, just come up with a game plan before the game and be able to execute it really. And then on top of that, the trust that he has in us too, you know, it's everything as a player. You know, you want your coach, your head coach, to really trust you, and be able to be out there on the court and you know, kind of just do your own thing. So the relationship that he has with every one of his players is special.
I'm sorry, you want to add to that?
Yeah, and just to add on that, I think that you know, something that he's really proud of himself is the toughness and just kind of the demanding out of the players that kind of holds us to a higher standard than maybe you can even see for yourself. So when you come to the program, you might not see the exact same thing that he sees in mind for you, but he has this picture of you and then really demands out of it and tries to get the most out of you. So I would just add that.
Ryan, Finn Sullivan and Justin Mazzulla are both upperclassmen, but it's their first NCAA tournament appearance because they're transfers. What advice have you had for them? Because they're in this interesting spot where they are upperclassmen with the same class as you guys, but it's their first time at the big dance.
I think it's just to be loose and confident, kind of like what we've been saying. Just go out there, have fun, enjoy the moment, but also, you know, we're here to win at the end of the day. So being able to go out there and loose and confident, just like we have all year, is something that, you know, we got to be able to do. So.
What about you, Ben?
Just like what Ryan said, really, you know, it's tough. Obviously, coming from a mid-major school, you know, you don't have, I guess, the, you know, the chances to get to the tournament. It's definitely a harder road, but when you do get here, you do have to really just enjoy the moment. And you know, we're here to win. Don't get me wrong, we're here to win, but you know, it is pretty cool to be here. So enjoy the moment for sure.
We have time for one more question. I'll go in front here. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one in the back. I apologize. I didn't see it on the microphone.
Benny, and then for Ryan Wass, but Benny, has it kind of struck you yet that however long this ride goes, that kind of the long, winding road to get here is kind of coming to a close within the next couple of weeks or whatever it is here?
Nah, it hasn't struck me yet. I'm here to play basketball, man. Just can't wait till tomorrow, and then when that comes, you know, it'll come at some point. But just, you know, trying to enjoy the moment and stay in the moment. So.
And then Ryan, same question for you.
Yeah, the same answer as Ben. So that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your time, everyone. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.